keeps launching these and I am not mad at it. I thought earlier in the year they launched a round of Spring Sephora Favorites kits, which I did cover if you want to check it out. I believe one of them is still available. But we have a new round of 3 that hit us right before the Sephora Savings event, which is up and coming towards the end of this week, which is perfect timing and I'm sure perfectly planned as well, because these happen to be one of my tippy-toppity top recommendations if you want to participate in the Sephora Savings event without spending a bunch of money, while also being able to come out of it with multiple items. So I'm covering all 3 of the newest, hottest ones that just launched. Now, I was only able to get my hands on 2 of them because one of them sold out so fast before I could place my order. But that's okay because, I mean, these are probably going to be the only 2 available during the savings event. And I will say, particularly during the holidays, not as much during the spring sale. But a fair warning that during the holidays, these sell out like hotcakes. Like on the first day of the sale, these will sell out. I'm not quite sure how they're going to be for the spring sale, but they're definitely a top hitter on most people's Sephora lists for what they want for the sale. So I don't know if these will sell out, but if I had to guess, I would say at least a lot are going to be selling out. And I think these are probably the first to go. So I'm going to be covering today the Sephora Favorites Vacay All Day Beauty Value Set, the Clean Me Up Makeup and Skincare Value Set, and then I'm going to be going over the What's in My Bag set that has already sold out. So we'll start off with what I have in hand. I guess we'll go with the least expensive one first. This is the Vacay All Day Sun Ready Beauty Favorites. Now this set features 9 products that are supposed to give you that summer glow on the go, they say. Of these 9 products, 4 are full sized and then 5 are going to be mini sized. Honestly, 9 items and then 4 of them being full size for $48. That sounds way too good to be true. But anyways, the retail value of this is $121. And in the past, I've done the actual valuations of everything and they actually do match up. I am going to start off by covering the 4 full-size items in this set. So the first one is going to be from Rare Beauty. It is the Nearly Neutral Melting Blush. Now this for me, as somebody who has already had this prior to getting this set for a long time, this is a very nice product. It's a little bit sheer. You can build it up. It's definitely for that no makeup kind of look, for a more natural kind of look. If you don't really like powder blushes, you prefer cream makeup, this is a really nice product. I don't find it to be the most long lasting. I do think it needs to be set with a powder, but it is a very nice product. I think it's a nice addition and it definitely fits the theme of like sun ready makeup. I think that fits well with that routine. The next product that comes in it is a full-size Merit Day Glow Highlighting Balm in the shade Solstice. Now, one of the major complaints about these is that they are not inclusive for all skin tones, which I do agree with. I mean, that is a difficult thing to do. It would be nice if they would make skin tone specific sets. Now, this Solstice shade, for it being a highlighter, right? This actually is deep skin tone friendly as a highlighter, and I imagine as a lighter person like myself, I could get this to work as a bronzer, but definitely is a better highlight given its more balmy nature. Now for me, a product like this, I'm not as excited about just because it's not made for my skin tone. So that would be a knock for me not to purchase it, considering it is one of the fuller sizes. But if you have a deeper complexion, this ain't so bad. But I'm thinking though, if you have a deeper complexion, I don't think this shade would show up that well. The next product that we have is gorgeous. This is from Glossier. It's the mangobalm.com. And I do believe this is their old original formulation ever since they changed it around. Don't hold me to that though, but I do believe so. Anyways, if you don't know, Glossier was kind of the original viral lip balm, if you will. And since then, so many brands have launched a lip balm, but I really do like the Glossier. It's definitely a thicker consistency. It's like kind of hard to squish out. The mango flavor is really nice. I already had the full size of this. I like this lip balm. Gets the job done. Happy about this being in the kit. And then the last product that we have is from Makeup by Mario. It's the Super Shine Lip Gloss in Rose Water, which is just a beautiful universal sheer rosy pink shade. I have it on my lips right now. It doesn't offer much in the way of pigment, but it just adds that sheer wash of hydration, and I really like this formula. It's very hydrating, it's very glossy. This is a stunning gloss formula. So the full sizes are pretty good. The only one I'm not jumping for joy about for my skin tone would be the Merit, but it would be the opposite, obviously, if you have a deeper complexion, and I like everything that they added for full size. But I think the minis in here are super duper cute. So we have the Way Hair and Body Mist in their St. Bart scent. Now this absolutely smells like a tropical vacation. I believe last Sephora Savings event I bought the full size of this, so I can actually refill that into this. And this is a tropical vacation in a bottle. I think it smells lovely. Obviously it's a mist, so it's not going to last the longest, but the point to these is to reapply them and for it not to be too harsh in scent, and I love this. So yes, perfect, makes sense in this kit. I really like this scent, but you definitely have to like coconutty, tropically kind of scents to be into that one. Now you guys, I believe this is a brand new product that came in this set, which is amazing. Like, it literally just launched a couple of days ago, if memory is serving me correct. I'm looking at the Patrick Ta Beauty website. The only difference is this says it's the Patrick Ta Major Glow Luminous Bronzing Body Oil, and then on the website it's the Patrick Ta Nourishing Bronzing Body Oil. I was never into body oils really, so I'm not 100% sure on this, but I believe it's the new product from Patrick Ta that just launched in this adorable travel size, which again, you can take from the full size and put in here, making it fabulous for travel. I didn't mention this, but one of the reasons why I love these kits so much is it sets me up for traveling. I have the perfect little travel sizes everywhere I go. I'm not much of a body oil person. I just feel like they sit a little heavy on my skin and I don't like it when it doesn't soak in. But this does have some bronzing power to it for sure when I swatched it, and it does add a glow. So if you like it, as somebody inexperienced with body oils, it seemed nice to me, but I think that's really cool that this is new. One of my favorite sunscreens that you can pick up at Sephora is included in a mini in this set from Innisfree. It's the Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. This was one of the first SPFs that I ever tried that I actually liked for the face. It doesn't leave a white cast, it's not greasy, and it's not heavy. It just feels like a skincare product. I can't lie though, it is teeny tiny. I wish it were bigger, nor is it refillable, so you don't get a ton out of this, but I will say it's worth trying. This is amazing, so I'm excited to bring this with me on vacation because of how cute and tiny it is, and I know I love the product, so this is awesome. I'm always collecting these Urban Decay all-nighter long-lasting makeup setting sprays. It's a classic product. These do make makeup last longer. Again, you can take, a little, I can't remember what it's called, but when you just poke the top, you suck it up, you put it in. So this makes it great and reusable for travel as well, for little overnight weekend trips. For me personally, can never have too many of these. And then the final product that we have is the mini size of the YSL Lash Clash Mascara. Packaging on this is definitely not as cute as the full size. It's pretty plain here. I have not tried this mascara. Maybe I have, but it didn't leave a stain in my memory. But YSL is a nice brand to have, and again, traveling is why we love this. So overall, I think this is a very nice set. My favorite products in here is the Glossier and the Makeup by Mario Gloss. These three products are great, and there really isn't a product that I don't like in this set, and I think it really does fit the theme well. All of these are products that you would want to bring with you on vacation. So with these sets, they're only a good value if you like most of the products in here. If you are not interested in most of the products in here, then it's not worth the $48. But if you're intrigued and want most of these and think you would enjoy them, I think this is a very, very good set. Okay, sitting at $2 more, $50, we have the Clean Me Up Kit, which is filled with all of the Sephora certified, whatever their qualifications are, clean beauty brands. They say all of these are packed with skin-loving ingredients and free of ingredients you might not want. This set contains 8 products, 3 of which are full size, and this has a lot of products that I love in here, and the value of it is $136. So the value of this technically is better than what you get in the Vacay all day. Now I'm looking at this. There are so many products that I love in this kit, but the first one that I'm going to mention, we're starting off with the 3 full size. I do not like it at all. So that's unfortunate of a waste of a full size for my preferences. It's the Kopari Free the Brow Gel. Yeah, for me, my brows just fall down with this. So they don't give the brows any lift or hold. It only lasts for like 10 minutes and then my brows have fallen flat. So unfortunately, not excited about that one. However, they've made up for it by having my all-time favorite mascara, the Make Waves from Tower 28. This is in the black shade. This just makes the lashes look amazing. It gives a little bit of volume and it holds a curl, which is exactly what I want my lashes to have. So actually one of my all-time favorite mascaras is in here, so that instantly bumps the value up for me. Also, speaking of almost all-time favorites, I think probably all-time favorite gloss of mine from Lawless is in here, and I love the shade Cherry Vanilla. So this is from Lawless, and I'm really happy that they added this vanilla cherry shade in here because it adds the prettiest sheer red, but don't be scared because it's not red. It just makes you look like you have popsicle lips, or you've just eaten a popsicle and have a little bit of that lip stain, but it's not crazy red or anything. This is thick, this fills in the lines, it's not sticky, but it's super duper glassy. One of my all-time favorite lip gloss formulas. So while I don't like the brow gel that came in here, these other 2 are amongst like holy grail products at Sephora for me. So I can let this one pass. But those are all 3 of the full-size products. Let's get into the minis here. There are 3 skincare products. And what do you know? We have another holy grail of mine. The Fenty Skin Fat Water Hydrating Milky Toner Essence. I love a milky toner. As somebody with dry skin, this does amazing things to the hydration of my skin. I've gone through multiple of these and I'm actually very excited to have a travel size of this. So it's gonna make it a lot easier for me to take this along with me, which again, I love these sets because some of the minis you can get in these for traveling, they've hit the nail on the head with this for me. I love this product. Now this is so cute, and again, these little jars are refillable. I've tried this before. It's been a few years. I enjoyed it a few years ago, but a lot has changed since then with my preferences. So Morgan 5 years ago would have recommended this. I don't know about Morgan 5 years now, but Ole Henriksen is a very trusted brand. The Banana Bright Instant Glow Moisturizer. And this is another cute one where if you have the full size, you can just pop it in here. This does have a subtle sweet fragrance to it. And while I can't speak on this anymore, I did enjoy this at one point. It is a very, very tiny sample though. And I always get these in every season that they launch these. The Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Hue Drops. This is, yeah, not cute packaging, but a very good product. It leaves a pretty tint behind. And this is such a popular product. Great to travel with for vacation and a great way to try this. So I do like this a lot, despite its tiny nature. Speaking of teeny tiny cuteness, this is simply adorable from LYS. This is their No Limits Cream Bronzer in the shade Courage, which is a little deep for me. If you have a medium complexion, this is definitely gonna work for you. I mean, this is a creamy, super viral product. It's very easy to blend, and I can't get over how cute this freaking packaging is. It's so teeny tiny. I mean, you still get a good amount of product, don't get me wrong, but I love when I've never seen a mini of a full-size product that I enjoy. I just think that it is so adorable. This is worth the viral hype of it, and you know, they're not putting products that nobody wants. I mean, they're putting some products that nobody wants, like leftovers for sure in these, but I do feel like they source some of the most viral and best-selling products on a lot of occasions for these kits, and this is one of them. It's gone completely TikTok viral. And then the last product, again, another little cutie of a full-size product that I enjoy. It's the Merit Flush Blushes in the shade Stockholm, which is just a pretty medium pink. Now, If you have a medium complexion, this will work for you, but you know, this is a set where like this will work for somebody a little deeper, but I don't think that this blush really will, particularly because Merit doesn't have the most pigment. It's supposed to be buildable, but this one starts off pretty sheer to begin with. I do enjoy this formula. It's beautiful for natural makeup days. That's just the vibe, the aesthetic of the brand, but I don't think that that's going to work for a ton of skin tones, so that is of concern. It is, however, very, very cute and a very good product because the full-size ones are a lot wider. So there really is only one product that I do not like, and it's the Kulfi. I think the other products are great, and I think like these are some of my holy grail products, so that's unbelievable. And then everything else is very, very nice as well. So I would say Clean Me Up Kit is my personal preference of the two that I just showed you. But let's take a deep dive into the one that sold out. Now I'm hoping maybe it'll come back into stock for the savings event. I'm not putting my money down on that though, because normally these are limited edition, and when they sell out, they really do sell out. So you'll see if you just in the search box type in Sephora favorites, it will give you all of the sets. Oops, sorry. So here are the new ones. I just talked about this one and I just talked about this one. There also is a like shower one, which I didn't pick up, but I want to cover this one right here. What's in my bag? Makeup, hair, and body set. This one sold out so quickly, and I don't know why, but it comes in this cute bag. Like, it's so cute. I wish I was able to get my hands on it. It's $52, so it's a little bit more than the other two, and it has a $149 value. And I just wanted to look at the products and give you my 2 cents. Now, what do they say about this? There's 11 products, but only one full size, but this would be great if you can get your hands on it, if you want to try a lot of products. What is the full size in here? I believe it must be this Milk Makeup. Or is it the deodorant? I'm like trying to figure it out. Honestly, here we go. Yes, it's the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek Blush. It's full size. And then it says everything else is deluxe size. So let's see. Now, I can only go off of my own experiences with these products since I don't have them. The bag, 10 out of 10 cuteness. But let's see. So the Danessa Myricks Balm Powder, really good for oily skin. I have dry skin. I don't love it. The Rare Beauty Blush, amazing. Will last you a long time, even in that teeny tiny size. Salt and Stone Deodorant, I have never tried before, so I can't give my thoughts on that. The Milk Makeup Jelly Tint, it's a bit gimmicky. It works, but it is gimmicky. It's not as functional as a normal cream blush. Let me put it that way. Watermelon Glow PHA BHA Pore Tight Toner from Glow Recipe. I love Glow Recipe. I haven't used that before though. The Day Styling Cream, very nice, very good for blowouts and tying your hair back as well. I really enjoy Day as a brand, so I think that's awesome that you get that hair item. Tarte, we'll come back to that, because I want to get the name proper. But Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, my all-time favorite setting spray. That's amazing. The Sol de Janeiro Beija Flora, this one, the light pink little mini travel size, one of my all-time favorite scents from them. It's amazing. It's like a little sister to Baccarat, a very, very little sister. The ABH Clear Brow Gel mini size, really great, great hold. Love the Amika dry shampoo. Benefit Bag Gal Bang, it's fine. But for a travel size, I don't mind that. And then this Tarte, let's get the color. Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump Gloss in Honeysuckle Black Cherry. This is a good formula from Too Faced. No, Tarte, sorry. Good formula from Tarte. Not like standout if you ask me, but like if you have it, you'll enjoy it. This is a good little set, honestly. I think for $52, let's say you're able to get a discount on that, there's some good products in here, for sure. And I don't think any of these depend too much on skin tone. The Rare a little bit, but Rare is very pigmented. You can pair the Tarte with a liner. The Milk Makeup Tint, it went super viral and it kind of works. But like, I don't know about it. I wish something else was the full size. I think that would have been better to get in the mini size. But I just only wanted to talk about this briefly because you might not be able to get your hands on it anyways. But just in case, that's my thoughts on the product. And there we have it. Those are my thoughts and swatches on the new Sephora Favorites kits just ahead of time of the Sephora savings event. So if you were considering picking these up, I hope this video could help you out. And remember, the most important thing about these sets is it's only a good value if you're interested in most of the products. And I bought them and I tried them so that you could make that final decision. But as somebody who is not a minimalist, who's a maximalist, loves to have a lot of everything, I love these kits, and I think the Sephora savings event is the best time to pick them up, and I push it. I push them because they tend to sell out. So if you want it, get it. And if you don't want it, then don't get it and regret it later. So there we have it. I will have these tagged and linked in the description box below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful. I will also have a link down to the previous spring sets that I did because you can still get a hold of one of them that's still available. And let me know your thoughts. Which set was your favorite? And do you think they're worth it, if any of them? Love to hear your thoughts on that down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one.
It's delicious.